Nobody wants an unreliable car, especially not when the cost of everything is still seemingly only going one way. And if we're really honest, the emotional cost of constantly worrying about your pride and joy, all that follows from an unexpected bill, is enough to really take the shine off owning a car. So to help you avoid all that stress, in this video I'm going to talk you through the 10 most popular used cars in the UK. I'm going to rank them in order of how reliable they are, and I'm going to tell you when and what normally goes wrong with them. Just quickly before we get into the list, here is some very important context. So these are the top 10 most popular used cars of Q1 2024, although it is worth noting that they are also the 10 most popular used cars of 2023, just in a slightly different order, so the chances are they're probably on your shopping list. Now, as you'll see as we go through the list, each car has been given a reliability ranking out of 100, and these scores have come from the Warranty-Wise Reliability Index. How have they come up with these scores? Well, Warranty-Wise provide aftermarket warranties, and the scores are based on their data of the repair request frequency, average vehicle age at the time of fault, average mileage, and average labour time of the cars they cover. And the higher the score out of 100, the more reliable the car is. Finally, I'm firstly going to go through the list in order of how popular the used cars are and give you their reliability ranking as I go. And then at the end, I'm going to switch the list up and put it in order of how reliable they are. Now, without further ado, the most popular used car in the UK is, a drum roll please, the Ford Fiesta. And not only does this ever popular hatchback claim that title, but it also happens to be the most reliable car on the list too, with a score of 70 out of 100. And that reliability score comes thanks to the Fiesta's average repair cost and older average age at the time of when it needs repairing. Next up on the list is another small hatchback in the shape of the Vauxhall Corsa, which bonus fact is the car that I learned to drive in. Now, the Vauxhall Corsa has a reliability score of 68, and these are its stats. Now, remember that at the moment I'm going through the list in order of how popular the cars are, and I'm then going to show you a list of how reliable they are in that order. So just because I mentioned the Corsa second, that doesn't necessarily mean it is the second most reliable car on this list. Now, the third most popular used car in the UK is another one from the Blue Oval. It is the Ford Focus. Now, the Focus comes in with a reliability score of 59, which doesn't sound too hot when compared to the Fiesta and Corsa, and that could quite possibly have something to do with the fact that the average repair cost is well over £1,000. A rival for the previous entry on the list is up next. Can you guess what it is? Well done if you said Volkswagen Golf, as that is the fourth most popular used car in the UK, and this one has a reliability score of 63 out of 100, with the most regular repair request being for the cooling system. Next up on the list is Mini, which isn't really a surprise as you see cars from this brand all over the place. Unfortunately though, as the SMMT, which is the company that provides the data on the most popular used cars in the UK, doesn't track individual Mini models, it is impossible to give this entrant an individual reliability score, so we'll swiftly move on. And we'll move on to the Vauxhall Astra that has a reliability ranking of 60. Now, an average repair cost of £819 is decent, as is the average age it repairs. Personally speaking though, this is the car that I can get least excited about on this list. Something I can get a little more excited about though is the next car on the list, and that is because it is the BMW 3 Series. And that is a point, to be fair. Let me know in the comments below if you are planning on looking at any of the cars I mentioned in this video, or just let me know which one is your favourite. Anyway, as for the 3 Series and its reliability stats, here they are. Fancy your German cars a little bit smaller and more affordable? Well, don't worry, I've got you covered, because the next most popular used car in the UK is the Volkswagen Polo. Now, the Polo had a reliability score of 69 out of 100, which means it's going to be somewhere towards the top of that reliability list that I'll be showing you very shortly. Although, whilst putting this video together, one thing I did spot was that the average mileage at the time of repair for the Polo was lower than some of the other entrants on this list, so that is a point to note. Now, the only SUV is next on the list in the shape of the Nissan Qashqai. Now, admittedly, it was a very closely run race between this and the Astra as to which was going to claim the title of Blee's least favourite car in this video, but hey, what do I know? Each of these cars must be good, as they are both on the list of the UK's most popular used cars. Although saying that, a reliability score of 57 means the Qashqai isn't exactly going to be worrying the top of our reliability list. And last but not least, and rounding up the first list of this video, is the Audi A3, which comfortably outperforms the Qashqai with a reliability index score of 64 out of 100. So there you have it. These are the top 10 most popular used cars along with their reliability ranking listed in order of how popular they are. As promised, I am now going to flip that list around and show you it in order of how reliable they are. So as you can see, the most reliable popular used car is the Ford Fiesta, and this is followed closely by the Polo and the Corsa before we get to a premium brace in the shape of the 3 Series and Audi A3. Then we've got the Golf, Astra and Focus before the Qashqai rounds up the list with a reliability score of 57. And there you have it, those are the most popular used cars in the UK ranked by how reliable they are. Now just before I end the video, I do just quickly want to say thank you to Warranty Wise and to the SMMT who provide the data. This video isn't sponsored in any way, those organisations just put the data out there for people to see. Obviously without them doing that, this video wouldn't be possible, so yeah, a big thank you to them. Also a big thank you to you for watching. Hopefully you found the video enjoyable and informative, and if you have, please remember to like, comment and subscribe as there'll be plenty more videos coming along very soon.